Now to a neighborhood success story about a community which came up with a solution that others said just would never work.
Yeah, the neighborhood-owned Clifton Market Co-op is about to open in the old Keller's IGA on Ludlow Avenue, and Local 12's Jeff Hirsch shows us how a grocery store is coming back to life.
It's almost opening day at the Clifton Market Co-op.
We are beginning to put groceries on the shelves in our grocery store.
Those shelves had been gone since 2011, when Keller's IGA, a fixture in Clifton since before World War II, closed its doors, leaving a huge void in a colorful and vibrant business district. But neighbors came together, bought the building, and created a co-op, selling shares at $200 a pop, raising a couple of $1 million. The idea, people who live here will have a stake in the store.
The reason we did this is because we didn't want a grocery store that can just leave whenever it wants.
There were a lot of people, even at City Hall, who thought this would never happen. In fact, Mayor John Cranley vetoed a $400,000 grant to the Clifton Co-op from the city, saying it would have been a bad investment. But clearly, the scales have turned. Besides selling shares, the co-op has borrowed another $3 million from banks and investment funds. This will be a full-service grocery. Managers say it will be price competitive with major grocery chains.
The idea behind this was when IGA closed, we wanted to create an economically sustainable grocery store for the foreseeable future in this community.
The co-op projects 15,000 customers a week. Ironically, the Clifton Market Co-op is across the street from the Ludlow Theater. 25 years ago, some of the same people involved with the Market Co-op prevented that theater from being turned into a fast food restaurant. So neighborhoods can have power.
It's very exciting to watch everything become live. You know, we've been staring at floors and the ceiling and the walls, and shelves were getting cleaned every single day. But to see product, it really starts to come alive, and this is crunch time.
And depending on how the shelves are stocked, it could become Captain Crunch time. Jeff Hirsch, Local 12 News.
Only Hirsch. Clifton Market expected to open early next month. It plans to have about 80 employees, and they are still hiring. So if you'd like to find out about the jobs, we have a link at local12.com. Click on the Now, Get It Now buttons. The link's under the News tab.